And welcome back to a video. You just caught me taking a dump, as they say in the United Kingdom, having a lovely crap. Talking about dumps, this brings me to the subject regarding which a chap on YouTube which was talking about this morning. I heard it this morning, and obviously the other channel, British Stand, was dealing with it in more details. But you won't find the mainstream tabloids dealing with this thing. Park Lane, in the heart of London, where they call it the Billionaires Row, where all the historical British monuments are there in London, and one of the lovely parks you can find in the United Kingdom, in the capital I should say. What do you find these days? A migrant camp full of tents. You could describe it like one of those Sandry cities under the Biden administration. You probably can guess what type of scenario we're talking about. People going around of dubious nationalities, camping in them on public park land, which can be a criminal offence in the United Kingdom. And they're living there, eat, drink, pissing, shitting in this area. And when there's a type of camp like this, there's always unsavoury characters which dwell in those areas. Criminality, drugs as well. Well, what do you think the reaction of the City Council, the Mayor of London, is? He doubled down. This socialist doorknob. There's many other terms I could define him as, but we have to be polite, you know. And he said we must welcome this in the name of diversity and political correctness and all that stuff, hogwash. Excuse me. You got in the heart of London a migrant camp of various nationalities. I think some European, I heard, and mainly there could be foreigners of Africa as well. Probably most they are, can imagine. I'm not demonising them, but they are there, and he's doubling down. It probably doesn't exist for him. What are you trying to mean? You want to welcome these people in huge numbers? They can camp where they bloody like, in defiance of what you would call it, civil coinciding with other people, and so on. It's absolutely nuts, because obviously people are invited to make an online complaint to the mayor. He'll respond as soon as possible. I think what really caught the attention of many people is a lady who probably passed by with her kid, and she was concerned about this absolutely disgusting scenario, because where they go to the bog, they do it on that parkland, so therefore smell of piss, smell of shit. And obviously it's been like one of those third world camps, really. And how the powers will be respond? Practically indifferent, out of touch of reality. I would like to say, the kind of Mayor of London. Suppose I come to your house and pitch tent and start shitting and pissing around your back garden. I don't think you like it. I don't think you accept me as diversity and all that bottle crap you pushing. I don't think so. You're a typical Marxist socialist person, globalist otherwise to be polite, which you don't give a shit about the people who voted for you. And this is his third term in office. Unbelievable. And despite all the problems which are occurring in London, list is long. Is this a blueprint, these so-called Labour controlled councils is going to be like in that borough? Especially London, the finance capital of the world, which many tourists come and see and visit, which brings money to local economies like shops, restaurants and hotels. And they come to London and they go to Park Lane and they see a third world migrant camp in the heart of London. Crime rates are high. I'm talking about violent crimes, stabbings. Any part of London you go, you're sure. There was a case of stabbing recently, someone died. And I'll tell you, this is a picture of London you want to make the world to see and make people come and see. It's a shithole. You turn it into a shithole, mate. You're not a real Londoner, mate. You're just some chap who probably went to university, who was born with a silver spoon in his mouth, basically. You don't know nothing about common people's problems, how they live, how they earn a living. Mate, you're out of touch. It's best you change job. Why don't you go to rule one of these so-called places in a third world country? Don't turn London into a shithole, which you do now.